I think it was very overwhelming for him being in this huge open forest because Arun grew up in a camp. He got very, very excited. I think he thought he had gone to heaven. And then our older elephants actually led him to a big muddy puddle. It really is just wonderful to watch because I wasn't sure if any of our female elephants were going to take him in.
We're here because Arun's future is in danger.
Arun is a 6-year-old male calf, and his owner actually reached out to us directly. And she has several elephants that she needs to take care of. And she really wanted him to go to a good place. She did not want him to end up tied up outside a temple and begging. She didn't want him performing in a show, doing gymnastic displays in a circus. And even though she was being offered more money than what we were prepared to pay, she reached out to me and asked us if we would like a energetic, naughty, playful, cute little boy. So how could we say no?
We did it.
Thank you so much for making this happen. The camp where he was before, the tourists would go and they would feed the elephants and maybe bathe the elephants. But he was at high risk of that being his future. The first time that I met Arun, he looked straight at me into my eyes. And as soon as that happened, I just felt like he had cast a spell on me. It was like he was trying to talk to me, like he was trying to tell me something. And so bull elephants in captivity, it's just heartbreaking really to see what they have to deal with. When we transported Arun from the camp to Blas, it was the first time he had ever been on a truck in his life. And so he was visibly scared, he was confused, he was frightened. But we had our mahouts there who sat on the floor of the truck with him and kept him fed and hydrated. And they kept talking to him throughout the entire journey. I think the journey maybe took 5 hours in total. But you could really see he was so relieved to get off that truck once we got here.
Hi everybody, we are home with the adorable Arun, and he is finally off that truck. He's no longer stereotyping, he's no longer stressed.
Every time we welcome an elephant to Blas, we create a huge welcome feast, normally in the shape of a heart. So we had prepared our quarantine area and we had hung up lots of flags for him to kind of pull down and play with. He spent hours just walking around and playing with everything and just pulling it all down. It was amazing to watch. You could just see from his body language that he was relaxed and ready to charge around and just get all that energy out of his system.
He is pulling everything down, ripping the banana trees, tucking into the sugarcane, and just having the most fabulous time.
But his very first day, he met 2 of our females, Mare Ladee and Cuddle, and they both just adopted him in immediately. So Mare Ladee and Cuddle are 2 female elephants that we rescued about 3 years ago. They are not related, but the dynamics of their relationship are very much mother and daughter. Cuddle is in her 60s and Mare Ladee is in her 30s. And that really was it. They just took charge of the situation and told him that he belonged to them now. So it was his first morning at Blas that we walked him out into the forest. It was quite dramatic. He got very, very excited and just went running off. And then the other elephants went running off after him. Mare, Ladee and Ladee were there as well to talk to Arun in a language that he understands. And finally, they were able to calm him down. And that was how he decided that he was comfortable being out in the forest. So Mare, Ladee and Ladee have absolutely adopted Arun. When Mare, Ladee first met Arun, I think she couldn't believe it. It was just like her dreams had come true. The way that she has just blossomed into such a great mother for him. He would put his trunk up into her mouth, which is what baby elephants do in the wild to their mothers. He's with them 24/7. He's never separated from them. I think them giving him that stable family structure, that has really allowed him to just show us his true colors and be a true little elephant. Arun is so cheeky. He pushes the boundaries. He loves to steal the hose and run away with it. He loves to really rub up and down on Mare, Ladee. When elephants are happy and relaxed, they will flap their ears, and Arun just flaps those little ears non-stop. But he has human parents as well as elephant parents. He has 2 mahouts that take care of him. And the mahouts work together with Mare, Ladee and Ladee to keep Arun safe. So they always make sure they've got lots of treats for him, that when he's being a good boy. So that really surprised me, how quickly he just adjusted.
We did it. Thank you so much for making this happen.
One of the things that makes Bless so special is that we are a family here. And having Arun come into this family and just bring so much joy into our days, it just feels very natural, and it feels like it really was meant to be. I hope that the future holds exactly what he has right now. A family, strong females to protect him and guide him, a huge forest home, humans that he trusts. It's my biggest wish that is his future, and that we can maintain that for him.